This is the Angry Man on TWTWTW. What's made me angry this week? COVID, that's what. I've just caught COVID. It's the new zebra variant. It's highly contagious. Wait a minute, where are you all going? Come back. Freedom, brothers. All right, forget COVID. Piers Morgan just got it, didn't he, despite being vaccinated. So it's on our side, ain't it? So, what's happened to me this week? Amazon keeps saying I should put tracking numbers on my orders. Tracking numbers? This is the UK, for God's sake. We've just imprisoned dozens of post office owners because the post office computers don't bloody work, and you want tracking numbers. A dozen horses, 40,000 tea bags, and a telephone box. The incredible list of inventory shipped to Japan for the Olympics lays bare the monumental effort from the British Olympic Association to make our 375 Team GB athletes feel at home in Tokyo, said the Daily Mail this week. I can understand the need for a cup of tea, and perhaps there will always be a Wally who doesn't own a mobile. But what competitors need a horse to feel at home? And think about it. Teas from China, horses from Saudi Arabia, and telephone boxes are made from Belgium steel. I hope our competitors feel at home with that little lot. It was revealed this week that Bill Clinton, when he visited, fancied an Indian rather than tea with the Queen when he was president. However, he ended up having a pizza with Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein. It's funny they all seem to know one another in the libertarian deep state, ain't it? Boris Johnson's messy air matters, said the News this week. It's symbolic of his government's chaos. I'm worried about Boris's grooming too, and think the mobile phones and computers of all Tory politicians should be checked regularly. Good Morning Britain presenter Eamon Holmes says only a pineapple would suffice in covering his manhood for a naked snap. Yes, cheese and pineapple on a little stick, or a cocktail cherry or button mushroom like Donald Trump. I hate people who boast about their manhood, don't you? Especially the ladies. Whilst the new offshore pirate news show, GB News, turned to Nigel Farage this week to be its saviour after ratings free fell to 0. So it's 0 or hero, and Nigel Farage has tried 8 times to stand for Parliament without getting elected. So it looks like GB News have found themselves at 0. Bloody face it, Nigel Farage is either the saviour or he's Satan. It's starting to get very hot, hasn't it, ever since he was given the job. The smart money says he's Satan. Royal Guardian revealed this week that US parents said Peppa Pig is giving their kids British accents. It says a lot about American parents that children relate better to a pink cartoon pig than they do to them. Right, for those of you who are bed lovers, the Tokyo Olympics are using cardboard beds that break if athletes have sex to stop COVID spreading in the Olympic village. It's good to see that no expense has been spared for the world's top athletes. It makes you think that if he'd let Sweden have the games, at least it would have been bloody IKEA. However, if athletes die in their cardboard bed, they'll rest in peace, knowing it makes a nice ecological cardboard coffin. The Telegraph said this week, meet Wally Funk, the oldest person to blast into space. Don't get excited, Telegraph. We all know a Wally who's blasted at 20 miles an hour into a disabled space down Tesco's. This week, the gutter press told us all about a musician who made a guitar from his uncle's skeleton and paints records with his blood. Now you know why gay men like Kylie Minogue and Britney Spears. This week, 5 people were arrested in Hong Kong for sedition, whatever that is, over a children's book about sheep. Little Bo Peep lost her sheep and they were found by the Chinese Red Guard and put to work making lamb's wool leggings for British customers on eBay. Never kissed a Tory, said the Times this week? Well, maybe you should try it. Ask Boris Johnson. He must have kissed an awful lot of Tory arses in his time. The United Nations said this week that the UK bus system was expensive, unreliable and dysfunctional, and a key feature in poverty. Well, it doesn't want to stick out like a bloody sore thumb, does it? Perhaps this is why our Boris makes model buses. He's practising his government's policies. Right, this has been the Angry Man. I'm not so angry anymore. Up the workers' revolution, freedom!